Fox 10 News is back.
One of the stories that makes you wonder, what would you do? A woman in the West Valley called 911 after seeing a suspicious car in her driveway. She says then a man came to her front door.
And then she says she told deputies that she warned him, but then she shot him through the door. Stefania Okoli is live at MCSO with the latest.
Now, here's the thing, Carrie and Christina, Arizona is a stand-your-ground state, so there are laws favorable towards people who are defending themselves in a reasonable way. So what about this case here in Litchfield Park? It does raise some questions. For one, the woman, as you stated, shot the man through a door. She says he thought he was an intruder. And two, well, MCSO deputies here say that he was not actually an intruder or a burglar, but a man who lived in the neighborhood and just went to the wrong house. A suspicious situation for one woman late last night turns into a shooting. It was just before 11 p.m. Thursday. A woman who lives here on Bird Lane in Litchfield Park calls 911 after seeing a man sitting inside of a car in her driveway. The woman reportedly tells dispatchers that the man is unfamiliar to her. According to reports from MCSO, the man eventually approached the door and tried to make his way inside. The woman then going on to tell him she was armed. He would attempt to open the door again, and deputies say that's when the woman opened fire, shooting the man through the door.
I feel sorry for the lady that she had to do that, the neighbor, but I guess you have to defend yourself.
And in Arizona, it's part of the law. Stand your ground, self-protection. Criminal defense attorney Russ Richelsoph weighing in.
In the state of Arizona, the law is that if a person is trying to unlawfully enter your home and you use deadly physical force, it's presumed reasonable.
Meaning if you should use force on somebody who is trying to get into your home without your permission, well, the presumption is that you acted reasonably. But what about shooting through a door, such as last night's incident in Litchfield Park?
There is a danger when you shoot, from a shooting point of view, when you shoot through a door and you can't make a visual identification of the person on the other side of the door, it's dangerous. It's a risky thing to do because you don't know who's on the other side of the door and you could be making a mistake.
But one can still be on the right side of the law if there was reasonable fear.
Prosecutor would have to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that you didn't act reasonably.
Very important to note, ladies, that it is very early in this investigation. At this point, we still have not heard the side from the man who was reportedly trying to get into the home, but MCSO deputies confirming that he did live in the area and he was not an intruder. It's not clear why or what made him try to get into the wrong house. His roommate told Fox 10 earlier that he is still in the hospital recovering. We're going to have another live report for you coming up on Fox 10 News at 10. Reporting live, I'm Stefania Okoli, Fox 10 News.